we had somewhat of an argument similar like this just a couple days ago, where John said a life is a life, and I said I disagree. Do you agree or disagree with abortion?
So would you rather have your partner cheat on you in front of the entire world or in private?
Either way is
no. Which one would you have rather? Which one would you rather?
It doesn't matter to me.
Pick one.
You're just forcing me to pick one when it doesn't matter.
You don't care either or.
Either or, it's you cut off.
It does matter.
It does not matter. That's your ego. That's your ego.
It is ego, but that's the point of it.
The thing that's like you're willing to do that. That's what's like, damn.
But the thing is
and being able to deal with it afterwards is a whole different thing.
You're making it seem as if there's a spectrum to disrespect. There is not. Disrespect is one thing, and it is what it is. You do it no matter how you do it. You've disrespected me.
Welcome to the greatest podcast in the world. Late at night from the chat. To my left we have. Introduce yourself, please. Nah, I'ma do it for you. Don't worry about it. The greatest ever. You do not find these type of men 1 in a million type of chances. The great, the philosopher, Steven Batista.
Thank you.
And then we got some other dude. Yo, so
and we're here. Late night. This is another episode from the chat.
From the chat.
In today's episode, we're going to dig deep into some relationship topics. That's okay with you guys?
Yeah. I'm all about relationship, dude.
Obviously.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened to him?
Okay, John, so open us up. My question to you, who is the most important in your relationship?
Myself.
Your wife?
Oh.
Or your child? Now, in this scenario, we're talking about a married couple, a family. Who's the most important?
Your child, of course.
Okay.
My wife.
Your wife. Okay. Why do you think your child? And then why do you think your wife?
Because you gave birth to this person, right?
Not you.
You helped. You helped.
Yeah.
How did you help?
You put it in there. You put it in the oven. You know what I mean?
But that don't got nothing to do with birth.
You put the batter in the oven. He helped. He was part of it.
Who was holding the leg?
The doctor?
No. They make you hold that shit.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Exactly. So you gave, you have somebody that's 100% dependent on you.
Uh-huh.
As to another female, shouldn't depend on you. You know what I mean? So when we speak about it, it's more like, you know what I mean? What the fuck? No, it's not. It's a fact. You feel me? Your wife shouldn't depend on you. You feel me?
Okay. I think I disagree. You guys are one. You guys should depend on each other. You guys are one.
No, I'm sorry. If I have a wife and I God forbid I pass away, I hope she don't pass away either. You know what I'm saying? She continues to breathe without me.
Oh wait, so correct. You're saying that without you, she should still be able to move forward. She's gonna
go on and you know what I
mean? Okay. What is your rebut to that?
So I would pick the wife, and
because you can just throw kids away, right? Horrible. Well, can't believe you.
Not that you could throw kids away, but you can just make another one. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude.
So
listen.
So even worse.
Listen,
you got the batter for them. You know what I'm saying? You could keep making cakes.
Exactly. Okay. Listen, one cake is bad, and
I thought
and it perishes.
Thank you for proving my point.
I thought you were gonna come and give the response that I was gonna give because I was on your side. I was thinking the wife, but I didn't. All right, John. This is what I think is the wife because when your kid leaves at 18, who's still home?
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
What's obvious?
But the funny answer is to say you can just replace the kid.
Okay. Also, you thought that.
Yeah.
You had the same thought, but you.
Yeah, I've had that thought. I'm not dumb.
Okay.
But he don't wait till 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Who the kid? I can't.
First F on his report card.
You getting
get out of here.
And
Foster.
Tough life. This one made it to 3rd grade.
Wait, can you get rid of kids? Like, can you put them in foster home?
Yeah, you can put them up for adoption.
But if just for no reason, you're just I don't want them.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a fucking shit human being.
No, but legally you could do that.
You could legally do that. Yeah.
If you raise this child to the 3rd grade,
and you'd be like, oh, it's a dud. This one's a dud.
Bro, you
put him through the
are
system.
Yeah, this one has F's report card. He doesn't even listen to me.
They're gonna find somebody that doesn't. You feel me? That wants him.
Bro, that kid is fucked for life. There is no chance.
No.
You have fucked this kid up so bad mentally.
No, because a lot of rich people like vintage clothes.
Dude, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
they like vintage
No, I get
clothes.
it.
So
They like vintage
they go to the
clothes.
thrift shops and they
That's
get
cold.
clothes that were already pre-owned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they're going into a rich house.
You know what I'm saying?
So like if the kid's an orphan,
That only
Listen,
works.
Matilda?
Wait, hold on. That only works if you're white.
Huh?
Oh, okay. So legally you can do that though. You can legally like just keep
pretty
doing it though.
I'm
You can
pretty
keep doing that.
No, I don't think you get it.
I don't
Well,
know.
all right. So I need to know how many strikes. How many strikes until you're out?
Pretty sure it's probably.
I think if you
3.
just do crack like a bunch of times and you get caught, they'll take them away from you.
Okay, yeah, but that's
No, I feel like it's legal just because if you don't feel like you take care of a kid, you know it should be in the hands of somebody that does and can and is able to take care of it. You feel me?
So we had somewhat of an argument similar like this just a couple days ago, where John said a life is a life, and I said I disagree. Do you agree or disagree with abortion?
agree or disagree with abortion. Oh, this is a topic.
This is an easy topic.
This is a topic.
It's an easy topic.
This is a topic.
It's not. There's only two people in here who can say whether it's an easy or hard topic.
I'm pro-choice. It is your choice.
I mean, so am I.
It's your choice. You do.
But I'm pro-choice, not because it's your choice. It's because it's not my fucking business. I think that's why I'm pro-choice.
It's kind of your business.
No, it's not.
What?
It's kind of your business.
How's it my business? If it's not my business.
Because if that girl decides to keep the baby, then it's your business.
No, it's
your
not.
baby.
He said it's not.
Oh no, he could put her up for a
It's not my business.
That's your business.
He could literally walk out.
Well, you're still a murderer.
Shout out to my father.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
Murder would have to. You would have to have evil intent.
A life is a life.
That doesn't
Somebody.
mean you have evil intent. For example, Dr. K, who
This is
used
going
to
left.
who used to give people suicide
It's going
assistance.
right, actually.
Who used to give people suicide assistance, right? When you're bedridden, is a very shitty quality life actually amount to a life?
But why do you think
Our
you're
life is still
made
alive,
for
dog.
You have
that
a
decision?
healthy pregnancy, and you're gonna terminate the child.
That's not my
You're a
business.
murderer. Well,
That's-
it's not your business. You still murder.
No, how about if
But that's
I
just
don't
not your
like?
business.
I didn't like how.
That's
Wait,
people-
perfect.
That's
Wait, hold on,
debate.
hold on.
That's like putting a cake in an oven.
Hold on.
Taking it out early. Is it still a cake or not a cake? It's still a fucking cake.
It's not a
Are
cake.
you gonna eat it?
It's not a cake. It's not a cake.
You
It's
gonna eat
batter.
it, though?
It's batter.
Some
Anyway,
people eat
bad
them.
example. But anyway, so just because you're having a healthy pregnancy does not mean that once this child
You're
is born.
telling me-
Hold on.
You're telling me if you put a cake inside a fucking oven,
You don't start with a
it's
cake.
batter? If the cake is, if you put the thing inside and it still comes out a little battery, but it's still a cake on the top, it's not a cake?
Listen, you don't start with a cake into the oven. You start with batter, right?
Exactly. The batter is the chips.
If you do not, yes.
All right.
we,
When you're
Yo.
baking in the oven, what is it now? A cake, right?
Yo,
it
no,
has to
I
be
need a
cooked.
You want to come on the couch?
No.
Yo,
Hold on. Wait,
Couch?
first of all, I want to go back to your other argument.
All about being choosy,
Yeah, I want to go back to your argument where you said that.
murder.
No, you're not. I want to go back to what you said, where you said if you have a healthy pregnancy, just because you have a healthy pregnancy does not mean that you're bringing this kid into a quality of life, a good quality of life. Does that make sense?
But you still killed the child, so it's considered murder.
And then
It's
it
a
dies.
murder.
And then it dies of starvation. What now? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, because he's not gonna feed it. Stay in the corner, baby.
No, you're talking about like, oh, healthy pregnancy. Sure, the great for the mother. She was healthy. Now the baby's here. We got no money. Everybody dies because we starve. Then what, Noel? Who's the murderer?
Whoa, what's going on?
Who's the murderer?
look,
The baby, because it killed all of us.
Look, not
The baby is now the murderer. He killed everybody.
Look, now Noah doesn't want to be on this. He's like, whoa, why you calling me? Why you calling me?
Relax. You're still a murderer, though.
Not murder.
I think that's the big debate. That's the big debate.
It's not
But
murder. Murder, you have to have evil intent.
No, dude. There's manslaughter. You still killed somebody.
That's not murder, though. It's a different charge. Try again.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. Oh,
Got him.
pivoting away
Got
from
him.
the very heavy topic of abortion. What do you think brings evil out of you? Like, what is something that can bring evil out of you?
Anger or a fucked up head.
When the tostones is soggy,
Ooh.
fucking hate
Wait,
that
no,
shit.
but there's good soggy
Fucking
tostones.
hate
though.
that shit,
Cuando
bro.
está mezclado con chivo and it gets a little soggy, that's just fire.
Nah, bro.
Oh, but no, it has to have like a little bite to it still.
yeah, bro.
Listen, when it's mixed with chivo, I don't give a fuck what it fucking feels like. Los dones en Chile was fire, bro.
No, like
So
is there
how about if they put the cake that didn't go like that?
is there something specifically that can bring evil out of you? Like if someone does this, like you see in red.
Yo, yeah. When
I don't think
if,
so.
If it's summertime
Uh-huh.
and I'm sitting next to you and you touch my knee, I get mad at that.
That's the stickiness.
Fuck.
Or like
if we're like
your knees
touching
touch?
knees, if like your knees touching my knee in the summer, we're gonna have
What can-
beef.
I think we means evil is like murder someone.
All right, well,
No, he was being funny about it.
I'll be going dark. Nah, I don't
Cake
feel like I
sacrifice.
have that anger inside of me anymore. I dealt with it.
The reason
Rest in peace.
I was I was thinking about things that we went through, not went through, but things that happened when we were in high school and we were in school, right? And I was talking about this story, and I don't even know if I want to tell the story because I'm not gonna say no names, but I don't know if I want to tell the story and then people know who it is. But I'll tell the story. So what the story was that someone was sleeping with someone's boyfriend, right? And that person, they were like cousins. They were like
What?
cousins.
Wait,
They were
what?
family. They were family.
Okay.
And the person found
Los primos
out.
se primen.
The person found out. No. The other cousin was sleeping with the other cousin's boyfriend.
Oh, so the
Two cousins.
Those two cousins.
two different cousins.
Yeah.
but wasn't related to the having sex.
No.
Okay.
So they were cheating. She was cheating on.
Did they know either of the two cousins?
No. The girlfriend
Oh, she's good
of
at
the
what she does.
boyfriend did not know that the cousin was sleeping with her boyfriend. So that's the situation. She found out because she found naked pictures of the cousin on her boyfriend's phone.
Oh, so the boyfriend was sleeping with a girlfriend and her cousin.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a girl sleeping with a male and
Okay.
his cousin. Okay,
So
that's why I was so confused.
that person printed
almost
out
bit this
all
shit.
of those nudes and mailed it to her parents' house. That's evil.
I don't think that's evil.
That's some genius shit.
That's
God.
evil.
I don't think that's evil.
Bro, and that person's not even with that man today. So you just made a whole family see their daughter nude and these
But that's reparable. Like you can repair that.
who said who? Not John, he's not going to therapy.
Okay, maybe not John, but you can repair that as a family. I think something irreparable is evil.
So how long? If your mom sees your penis right now, how long until you talk to her?
What the fuck, dude? What?
You okay?
I mean, I don't know what
Like 2 weeks?
until I talk to my mom.
Yeah. Like how long until you look her in the eye again?
We were talking about your family seeing your nudes, so I asked you a question.
I'm be like, all right, you saw it, delete it. Let's keep it pushing.
What she
Like,
got on her phone?
wherever the fuck, deleted it from life, wherever she got it from.
Delete. So then
You
next
just
day
move on.
you're moving on like nothing happened. Next day moving on. Because I mean, it's your mom. She saw you when you was a baby. You feel me?
That's exactly because the first thing a Dominican mom is gonna do to console you is gonna be like, "Eso no es nada. Yo te vi cuando tú eras chiquito." And
But
you know what I'm saying?
But how do you feel about
Tú no has cambiado nada.
that? Yeah, nah. She telling you that.
Then I'm a really just an evil. Like,
Yeah, shoot myself.
that's evil, I guess. Shooting yourself.
You don't think that's evil?
I don't think that's evil. I feel that's disrepairable. I feel like evil is something defined as irreparable.
No.
You gotta
'cause-
think.
'cause
You
you
gotta
can
think.
argue.
This kid's in high school. That means that your kid is sending out their nudes to someone for you to get it at your doorstep.
That's also child pornography.
Yeah, these days that would have been
That's
cases.
hella.
I mean, is it
These
child
are
pornography if
cases.
it's between two kids?
Yeah, I think there's like a law that it still is.
Oh.
It still is. Yeah.
I don't receive.
I think
so
that law might be in place to prevent people from sending them in the first place. I think that law is. I think it's still child pornography even if you're the one sending your own stuff.
Well, I think because if it leaks, then it's like
Yeah.
a bigger issue than what it,
Yeah.
what it should needed to be, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I consider evil as something irreparable, like chopping somebody's arm off. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel
Well, what
but
gets you
can-
so angry to chop somebody's arm off?
Anything. I mean, it depends.
Like
who
that's
it
evil.
depends.
Like,
It depends who you.
That's
It,
evil.
no, it depends who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, for
Because
me,
I feel like killing somebody is not as evil as chopping somebody's limb off.
that's the evilest of evil.
Steven, what do you mean by like irreparable? Because there's a lot of things.
You can't fix it.
Okay, well, there's women who have gotten raped and have forgiven their rapist, but I still personally believe that rape is evil.
That's still not repairable. You can't take that back.
You can't take
But
a
like-
lot of things back.
But
But
you said
like, what
things.
the fuck?
Able to be fixed.
Yeah.
You can't fix that. That's not fixable.
No, you
Well,
said
to that person, they might feel like it's fixed. There's closure.
Yeah.
That person might feel like it's resolved. But like, you can argue that anything is repairable. Like even the person with their arm cut off, you can put a robotic arm on it. You can argue like things are repairable. Like people can do evil, and because you can do evil acts and it be repairable, but it's still an evil act. Because then by that measurement, then only people who have committed murder are evil, and I don't think that's true.
I mean, depends on.
there's this thing of self-defense. You know, that's not evil.
But that's not murder.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
You
no, it's
still
not.
kill somebody.
So
That's not what murder is. Murder has to have evil intent. Like Noel said, there's manslaughter and there's murder. There's two different things. One is vehicular manslaughter, is killing somebody by accident. Murder with a weapon is you running somebody over with a car multiple times because you wanted to see them die. Those are two different charges.
It's because of the detective also.
this undercover gay cop.
Show me your dick.
Exactly.
But it's true. Like there's a reason that there's different kinds of terminology in the justice system, even though it's broken as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But there's a reason for that stuff. Besides the fact that they can get more money if you decide that you want to take manslaughter instead of murder. But anyway,
Yeah. I want to. Do you think it's more disrespectful to in a relationship to be disrespected in person or in front of people or in private?
it's the same shit.
You think it's the same?
It's the same.
I
Why do
disagree.
you disrespect me at all?
I disagree. I think you disrespecting me in public is worse because
That's your ego.
no, I know what you're saying, but it's not. What I'm saying is I think it's worse because you are trying to disrespect in front of people. Regardless of how I feel about it, there's people here. You don't care how they see me. So I think that's worse than you just disrespecting me in private.
I think it's much.
That's like somebody cheating on you in the middle of the town versus them cheating you on private. Them cheating on you in front of everybody is just more disrespectful than them doing it in private.
I don't know where you're getting this from. It's
my opinion. That's
okay, sure. It's the same shit. At the end of the day, you still got cheated on, whether everybody else knows or not. You still the dummy.
Yes, but the person, at least the person cheating took you into some kind of consideration by trying to hide it and not trying to make it a thing that everybody saw. I'm serious about that.
You think that they took you into consideration because they're like, oh, let me not
No.
cheat with everybody. Let me just cheat with 7 people.
Okay, so would you rather have your partner cheat on you in front of the entire world or in private?
Either way is
No,
done up.
which one would you have rather? Which one would you rather?
It doesn't matter to me.
Pick one.
You're just forcing me to pick one when it doesn't matter.
You don't care either or.
It does
Either
matter.
or, it's you cut off.
It does matter.
It does not matter. That's
It
your
does
ego.
matter.
That's
It
your
does
ego.
matter. It is ego, but that's the point of it.
The thing that's like you're willing to do that. That's what's like, damn.
But the thing is
And,
that
and being able to deal with it afterwards is a whole different
You're
thing.
making
'cause
it seem as if there's a spectrum to disrespect. There is not. Disrespect is one thing, and it is what it is. You do it no matter how you do it. You've disrespected me.
no, there's level to disrespect.
There's
Nope.
levels.
You disrespect me. And it's
No,
adios.
there's disrespect.
No, I think there's levels to that.
There's levels.
To y'all.
You saying
me,
that he suck is disrespectful to me.
What you say?
That's your problem.
What you say?
You saying that the he suck is a form of disrespect, right? Because you know how much I'm a fan of the team, right?
I mean, if you're spitting facts,
Not hear you, but I see you weren't saying that. But all right, whatever. Like I said, right? You saying that that's a level of disrespect. Now you saying something about my mother. Now we're gonna have to fight. You get me? There's levels to disrespect. I understand that basic principle of things is to never disrespect anybody. You feel me? Because if you disrespect, no matter how the disrespect is, the person can react however he wants to react, and it's all right. But there's still levels to it.
So like, if I were to disrespect, like so what John's saying, if I were to, there's a line where the line is crossed. That's why they say don't cross that line. So like, if there isn't a level to disrespect, then there wouldn't be a line.
if you don't feel like you have to smack the person that they didn't disrespect you,
that's not true.
No.
It's not true.
absolutely
That's true. That's you lacking emotional intelligence.
no. That's not.
No, because if you are saying violence or
Well, obviously,
right?
I'm being an extremist by
Yeah.
saying I gotta smack the shit out of you. That's not true.
But you're still drawing a hard line. Like if it's not this, then it's nothing. I don't think that's true.
So there's
It's like I said. It's like I said. You tell me, oh, that he sucked.
That's just banter.
If that's a form of disrespect, and I react the way you tell me, I'm gonna punch you every time you tell me.
I mean, so then yeah, and then you know what's gonna happen? I'm never gonna do it again. Person learned their lesson. You talk about my father, my mother. I smack the fuck out of you. You move on. You learn to never do it again. John wants to smack the fuck out of me because I said about the heat. Guess what? I'm never gonna talk about the heat again because he's gonna get mad.
So what if I say something about like your third cousin?
And do I think it's disrespectful? Mm-hmm. Well, then guess.
No. I'm asking you. Like, would you smack me if I say something about like your third cousin?
No, I don't find it disrespectful.
So you have a line.
Levels.
So you have a line. There's a level to it.
That doesn't. There could be one level, sure.
No,
there's a level because there's one is
principle.
One is causing.
But it's not disrespect if it's just banter, right? If
I'm saying
I can roast you, right? I can say whatever I want about your whole body, but we know, right? We have that one. There's one thing that we're not going to talk about each other, an entire family, right? We understand that there's a line there, right? But there is banter. Banter is not disrespect.
That's not necessarily true. Disrespect is subjective. What's disrespectful to you is not disrespectful to somebody else.
And like I said about John's comment where he said, oh, if you say something about the heat and he smacks me, then guess what? I'm never going to say anything about the heat again because I learned my lesson.
And you could even put it like this. It don't have to be about words or pointing out. You could talk to me in a disrespectful manner. You get me? And then you could talk to me in a just disrespectful, disrespect me on a calmly way to disrespect me on an aggressive manner.
It's part of what he's saying. Like, it's if I'm disrespecting you like purposefully and like we're kind of like going back and forth under an understanding. Like, me and you
like we're playing
right
ball,
now.
and me and you're gonna get disrespectful to each other.
Bum. I'm calling you a bum.
You're not gonna punch
me.
But
that's not disrespect to me.
Yeah, but to you,
I agree with
banter.
That. But I agree with that. But like, banter is not me literally disrespecting your cousin for some reason. That's not banter. That's me literally disrespecting your cousin.
I don't give a fuck about them.
But okay, so you're
not disrespecting me, you disrespected them.
No, but then if I do it to your family, somebody closer to your family, because that's still your family, someone closer, you have a line.
You cross that one line that I have.
So there's a line you cross. So there's levels of disrespect.
I wouldn't say there's multiple. It's just one. You getting smacked or you're not. That's obviously I'm not hitting anyone. I'm not hitting anyone.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
I'm not hitting anyone.
So John, do you think? Do you agree with me?
Yeah,
do you
100%.
agree with me?
I feel like there's levels to disrespect, and I'm not gonna punch you just because you said something.
I'm obviously joking.
Obviously, but I'm talking about like in the relationship aspect, like someone disrespecting you in public versus in private.
Like I said, like he says, disrespect is still disrespect, but facing what comes afterwards is a lot better if it's in private than it's in public, because when it's in private, nobody knows about it. I could deal with it. When it's in public, you're trying to deal with it. People are gonna constly remind you of the situation.
There is an ego play to that.
You too.
There's an ego play to that too. But I think I don't know if I vocalized it correctly in the beginning. But what makes it more disrespectful to me is your willingness to do it to these, and your willingness to alter the way people see me. Is your even if I don't care how other people see me, is your willingness to alter how they see me or to put me out there.
The person didn't care to begin with.
But you're speaking about somebody that is a bigger person that's not gonna indulge himself into what other people gotta say. But there are people that it takes them a longer time to realize this. You feel me?
But that's not the point. The point I'm making is that the person who's disrespecting you, you did not cross their mind whatsoever because they disrespected you. No, and not at any point did they sit here like, oh, should I disrespect them privately or publicly?
No, people plan to disrespect. That's a thing.
So look, check this out. This is an extreme. It's a trigger warning. Let's say I'm going to murder you. I'm gonna murder you.
Ooh,
right?
Kinky.
I take you to somewhere private and I murder you. I bury you. Nobody hears about it. Nobody does nothing. Versus I take you in front of your entire family and make everybody see it. I still murdered you, but
I'm trying to understand how this correlates to being disrespected.
I just did that in front of your entire family. So now your entire family, that's in their psyche, that's in their brain. They now saw it. Now they're traumatized by it. Versus me just dealing with you and it's just one-on-one.
But what that got to do with me? I'm dead.
Yeah, you're still dead. But then look how many different people are affected in both scenarios. In private, it's just me and you.
Okay.
Your family will be affected eventually because you're not gonna come around or y'all break up. Whatever the parallel will be there. But if you do it in front of everybody, then those are all the people you're affecting.
Okay. And at the end of the day, you know what happens in both the situations? You murdered me or you disrespected me. It does not change anything.
No, I disagree. We can end it there, but I disagree. I disagree.
It doesn't change anything. That's the
that's
ego.
like you have a family, and you're disrespecting your husband in front of your kids, or doing it in private. In front of your kids, that's gonna affect your kids. It's gonna affect how they look at you. It's gonna affect how they treat you. It's gonna alter how effective you can parent versus you.
But that's still privately, technically.
It's not. It's in front of other people.
No. If I'm at home with my kids in my private home, and you disrespect me,
Most of our trauma starts when we're little.
You're moving. Yeah, you're moving it now. You're moving it now because
I feel like you're moving it.
No, I'm not.
Now you adding kids.
No, I'm adding other people. I'm adding all I'm doing is changing the relationship between the people around that are seeing it. I'm just putting it in different scenarios. Your family. I said it before. But
you're adding personal people because when we're talking about publicly,
it's
we're talking about people around
Steven.
who we don't know.
If you hit your wife in private, nothing happens. If you hit your wife,
she makes you a sandwich.
Yeah. If you hit your wife in front of your kids, now your kids when they grow up, they're gonna think it's alright to hit women. Now they're hitting women too. You get me? There's an effect of how you do things. You get me?
Wait. What's the question you're asking me again? Because you're not asking me. You didn't ask me if it affects the people around me. What your disrespect to me?
I think what's worse
to me.
What's worse
to me?
Yeah, Steven.
Not to the people around me and how they're affected.
No, what's worse? What do you think is worse?
It's the same shit at the end of the day. To me.
No. That just speaks on like he doesn't care about the people around him. That's all it is.
No, because that's what you said. Your question is what's worse between the two, and it's to me, right? Because if you're asking me, what's worse for my kids, then obviously seeing it is obviously fucking worse. That's a fucking no-brainer.
I think affecting your kids should be something that's worse to you. I think that is something that should affect you.
Play the game. Would you rather with him, and maybe he'll understand it that way.
No, I already tried doing that, and he didn't.
Nah.
Do you hear the same sentiment when you hear like, oh, Steven and his girlfriend broke up, or Steven got cheated on? Is that the same sentiment to you? Because that's the question.
Do I know I got cheated on?
Yeah. You know in both scenarios.
It's the same scenario.
So without any ego at play, at the end of the day, I got cheated on.
But there's ego.
But you don't. There is ego, but I'm trying to.
But that's the point. The point is that without ego, if we're going with absolutely no ego into this, at the end of the day, I got cheated on.
Yeah, but I don't think it's ego to say you had the audacity to like do this in front of everybody.
You had the audacity to do this.
I know.
That's where it should end, right there.
I know, Steven. I agree. It's disrespect on both sides. I'm just saying that disrespectful in front of everybody else is more. There's levels to it. It's deeper. It's another onion. It gets deeper and deeper. It's not the same.
It's the same shit.
It's not.
Steven, if you get cheated on, it's okay because you got cheated on, but it's not okay that I have to deal with this with other people knowing about it.
You don't have to deal with it.
Like John's example was perfect. John's example was perfect. You beat your wife in private or you beat him in front of your kid. That's a perfect example.
But it doesn't affect me.
It does. You don't care how your kid turns out. You don't care about the trauma that your kid faces. You would rather the kid face a trauma.
The question you originally stated is not this. You're changing the question at this point. Yes, you are.
I'm asking you what's worse.
He's trying to make you understand.
Are you doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
Are you doing it on purpose?
No.
So is that when Steven digs his heel into something? He digs his heels into something.
Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Will you be mad if your significant other calls you a bitch ass motherfucker in your house in a closed area, calls you a bitch motherfucker in front of your boys? There's no digging.
I'm mad at both.
It's a yes or no answer. I mean, a one or two answer. A, are you going to be mad at that one because it's in front of other people? Or B, are you going to be mad at that one because it's inside the closed doors? Doesn't matter. They're both the same. Which one would affect you more? That's all.
They would affect me the same.
They wouldn't.
It would not affect you.
They wouldn't affect you the same.
Bro, look, it's simple. It's simple.
Listen.
You do that. Listen, because the thing is that I understand what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Disrespect. It always comes down to the principle. The principle things always matters. But the thing is, in this situation, you're gonna have to be like, damn. Masculinity is a thing, and around your boys, if you get treated like that, your boys might start treating you differently. And
you know who's gonna treat their boys like that? If she calls me a bitch ass whatever, motherfucker, right? And then my boys call me that, mira, hicieron lo mismo vaina. Everybody gets their hands. Everybody gets their hands. They would both piss me off.
I got you. Would you rather be embarrassed in front of one person or 1,000 people?
There you go.
I'm embarrassed regardless.
So you don't care. So if
Steven,
you had
you're
to
doing too
choose,
much.
if you had to choose, you would just be like, it doesn't matter. Pick whatever.
Yeah.
So you would choose. You would let the other people choose your faith versus just being like, oh no, just do it in front of one person.
So if you send your dick picture out, would you rather one person see it or 3,000 people?
Whoever sees it. Like, it is what it is.
Nah, he doing that shit on purpose, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro.
Any closing remarks?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no.
You were
way.
gonna say something. Please say it.
Well, I just feel like he's minimizing the level of disrespect it would be to do something.
There's only one
in
level of
front
disrespect, and it's disrespect.
No, there's not. There's multiple levels to disrespect. Multiple
Nope.
levels. It's not. Of course, disrespect is disrespect, but something is always going to hurt you more than the other thing. If you slap me, that's going to hurt me, right? Because you disrespect me by hitting me. If you kill my mom, that's another level of disrespect. Like, I'm going to be more mad about one thing than the other thing. I'm going to take the other thing as a different level of disrespect. If you do something in front of people, I feel like that's you not only, disregarding how someone feels about what you said and what you did, but now you don't care that it's on a scale where other people are watching it happen.
This person disregarded.
That's double. That's two.
No, this person disregarded how you felt a long time ago when they decided to disrespect you. Mm-hmm. So whether people are there or not, they never thought about you. Not once, not the slightest. Because whether they disrespected you in private or publicly, they didn't give a fuck about you.
But you're still not answering how would it affect you.
There have been times where I've said a joke, me one-on-one with Steve, and he's like, oh, I didn't like that joke. No. Whatever, we worked it out real quick. I say a joke in front of my friends with him there, and he's tight. Mad as shit, not talking to me. So I don't believe anything that you're saying. You are full of it.
This is the closing shot. This is the closing shot right here.
You would say.
Yo, I had a great time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. This is From the Chat Podcast. It is more disrespectful if you do it publicly. I would slap you either way, but it is worse publicly. I had a great time. Peace.